ATPF families, this is ATPF volunteer London Leslie, and I would love to read you the story Nimby by Jasper Tompkins. It's about an extraordinary cloud who meets a remarkable friend. Cover, on the back. There's nothing written on the back. Okay, here we go. One gleaming day, a magical wave crashed against the shore rocks of a faraway sea. Here's the waves crashing against the rocks, and there's a cloud. As the spray rose into the air, it became a small cloud which flew higher and higher, just like a bird. This new cloud was welcomed to the sky by some grand old puffs. They named him Nimby. Those are the old clouds, and then this is Nimby flying up like a bird. Nimby was the darling of the cloud family, but they soon found that he was truly a special cloud. There's Nimby in the middle, surrounded by all of the other clouds. When the old one said, "Today we will all be tall and proud and fluffy," Nimby felt like sliding on the mountaintops. Look, they're all being tall and proud, and Nimby's just floating across. When the sky was to be full of little white fluffs, Nimby was a long flowing spiral. There's Nimby. And when everyone spread out together to make a thick fog, Nimby was a great golden fish. He's a fish cloud, right there. When the clouds were high and thin, Nimby was a happy pig. There's Pig, that's Nimby. And when the sky was full of graceful popcorn clouds, Nimby was a comfy couch. Oh, he's a couch now. When the clouds swelled up dark and poured down rain, Nimby was a plane and made a hole to let the sun shine through. Look, he let the sun come through. This was too much. Clouds are beautiful when they are shaped by the sky and wind, said the big old puffs. But playfulness is a step beyond beauty, replied Nimby. Harumph, grumbled the old ones, and even though some of them were secretly delighted. There's them all talking about Nimby. The next day, Nimby was a tree. He sat all day on a mountaintop until the cloud family finally moved on. Goodbye, he said to no one in particular, and then he sailed off alone. There's Nimby being a tree while all the other clouds are wandering away. Soon Nimby came to a city. He made stars and even changed colors, but no one noticed. Everyone was too busy. There's Nimby, being all colorful, but look, all the people don't notice him. Nimby found some children in the countryside and stopped to make animals for them. Oh, he's an animal. He's a dinosaur. But the hills soon became grumpy because Nimby was blocking the afternoon sun. The children were frightened and ran away. Nimby threw some lightning down at the grumbling hills and then sailed away as the thunder rumbled. There's Nimby and the hills being mad at him. Nimby was discouraged. He shut his eyes and let the wind blow him wherever it pleased. There he is, floating away. When Nimby finally opened his eyes, he was in the middle of the ocean. It was very lonely. He sighed and sailed on. There's Nimby going across the ocean. When he opened his eyes again, he saw a tiny speck far ahead on the ocean. As he got closer, he saw that it was a little island, all alone. There's an island in Nimby. But as he looked, the island turned into a ship. Nimby could hardly believe his eyes. Look, the island turned into a ship. Then the ship became a baseball mitt. Nimby was overjoyed. He sailed down to be the ball. Look, there's the island and Nimby being a ball and a mitt. Nimby and the island were a wonderful pair. Every day they would surprise each other with new tricks. They made ice cream floats. There's an ice cream float. And mysterious castles. Oh, it's a creepy castle. And rainbows. They made rainbows. And fountains. Oh, look at the pretty fountain. And smoke rings. And even bananas. They made bananas. But if they saw a ship or the cloud family nearby, they would quickly become just two little islands alone in the sea. When the clouds and ships came, they would just be islands. Nimby and the island were the best of friends, and no one ever knew, except you and me and the sun. No one knew but them, you and me and the sun. The end. Okay, thank you guys. I hope you guys have the best day, and I hope you enjoyed reading the story with me as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Have a great day. Bye.